Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha and today we are starting off with something headphone users should be warned about right off the bat. It's my bias, one of 5, but probably my top bias in 17. Today we're gonna watch some of Dino's Danceology videos. I am so excited. I am pretty sure I'm gonna freak out over most of them. I was looking, 17 does have a playlist for this, and it's like 11 or 12 videos with some teasers and trailers thrown in. So potentially, because each one is like a minute long, we might just go through the entire playlist today and just like squeal together over Dino's dancing and whatever other members or other dancers he includes in the videos. I'm thrilled about this. I have a hair in my mouth, so sorry. I have a fan on this side and it like blows the hair into me, but I just am a sweaty Nelly. I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying out a hat today, so if we hate the hat, let me know in the comments below. I felt like it was the most witchy hat I could get. It's got a little belt buckle over here. It's very lightweight. It's very cute. I like it so far, but we're testing out a hat. I'm trying new things with my style. I know you guys can't really tell when you're watching my videos what I'm wearing because it's from here up pretty much. But if you go over to my second TikTok account and my Instagram account, I'll type in what they are down here as I'm talking, right here. I do a lot more like outfit of the day things, and I did make a video in the beginning of the year about my personal style and trying to find what I like to wear. And then I might have to move this fan. I also made a video about a thread-up haul, and I'm so behind on filming wearing the thread-up outfits. I have to put that on my to-do list. But anyway, yes, style things exist outside of the YouTube channel, but I'm hoping to maybe incorporate them more on all of my platforms, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we're here for Dino. I'm rambling already. I'm pretty sure the first one on this list is Dino and Mingyu. And if you have followed my 17 journey, you'll know that Mingyu was the first member that popped out at me. He's the reason I watched Shadow for the first time. So Mingyu is the whole reason I'm a carrot. And then Dino was the so I noticed Dino in the Dingo Killing Voices music video. If you go back and watch that reaction, it was like Dino, Mingyu, Vernon, and DK and Joshua were all sort of in a cluster together at some point. And I was like, these are trouble. And it turns out that's my entire bias line now. It's just so funny to go back and see how everything started and where we are now and what's changed or has stayed the same. I think it's so interesting. Okay, where am I going? Library, playlists, here we go. The first video on this list is Dino's Danceology, Joseph's Vault, Call on Me with Mingyu. Oh my gosh, I, spoiler alert, have already watched this one, but I watched it when it first came out, so it's been a little minute. So I'm very excited to see it again. Oh my god, here we go. Actually, before we get started, I got so excited I forgot to say all the things. Did I say hi, my name is Sasha? I honestly can't even remember because I'm just so ready to watch these videos. Hi, my name is Sasha. Thanks for being on my channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on my channel and my videos. It does help my channel grow and helps other carrots and other Dino stans find me and watch these videos and get just as excited as me and as you guys. Also, I have some links down below if you want to check them out. My Etsy shop is listed, as well as 2 affiliate codes, one to 2 Crow Collective, which is a merchandise clothing store for chronically ill and mentally ill people to represent their illnesses in a very cool, unique way, and it just makes us feel not so alone. Because being chronically ill and mentally ill can be very isolating. And then also, I have a link to my Amazon storefront, and I'm going to try and start doing some Amazon videos once a month, and I just hope you guys enjoy them. So all the links down below. Now we're getting started. Here we go! I'm literally so excited, I cannot contain myself. This is gonna be awful in the best way. Here we go. I love how fluffy his hair is. Oh my god. Ooh! I feel like I need to hide. Ooh! Oh my god. Whoa! Oh my god. My initial thoughts, very distracting that Mingyu didn't have sleeves on. I love Dino's blonde hair and how fluffy it was, because every time, there's something called hairography, like Danceology hairography, where hair is incorporated as an actual step and as an actual movement, and Dino is very much giving hairography through, choreography, hairography, yes, that's right. I have ology and ography getting crossed. His hair was very much like a third character in that performance, and I was living for it. I loved it so much. I also didn't mention this, but I kind of want to maybe try and learn one of the Danceology dances. They seem to be much more intricate than what 17 does as a group, which does make sense because when you have someone from like the dance team doing their own little projects, yeah, it totally makes sense that they're going to be more technical, they're going to be a little more challenging compared to what you give to an entire group of 13 members who are also singing live. So I'm not trying to say like 17 doesn't work hard as a group. That's obviously not true and not what I'm insinuating here. But for this project, Danceology, so far from that first video, it's clear that he doesn't hold back and he is just going full force. So while I would love to learn one of these, the chances of me being able to execute one of these pretty low, but I'll maybe give one of them a shot. Maybe you guys can vote down in the comments below. That's such a bad idea. Maybe you guys can vote in the comments below of which one you want me to learn. Anyway, I really liked a lot of the movements. I liked how the accents were a mix of sharp and then like a smooth thing after. Like they would do some sharp accent with the heels of their feet and then their hips would come around forward, or like the very interesting like hand movements. It was just very cool choreography. I did enjoy it. I don't know how much commentary I'm gonna give on each video. We can potentially do a separate video where I do a full analysis, but for this I kind of just want it to be reaction and like off the cuff first impression. So I hope you're cool with that. We're going to get Charlie Puth cheating on you. That's so bad. Don't do that. Don't cheat on people. Just break up with them. Just break up with them if you don't want to be with them. Or declare and have both parties, all parties, agree that it's an open relationship. You have so many options. Why is cheating considered? I could be on a soapbox and talk about this forever. Cheating, bad. Communication, good. Anyway, here we go. Oh, I should have counted down. 3, 2, 1. Also, are they all in black and white? No. Question answered. Oh my gosh, who is this? Is that Boo? No. Is that a choreographer? It's Boo! Ah! Oh my god, see, look at how sharp and then floaty it is. Ah! Ah! The Macnas are dancing together. I'm gonna knock my table over. That's the other thing I've noticed. He lets his duet partner face the front more than him. As I said that, they reversed, but still, he did the same thing with Mingyu. He's so good at those. Oh my god. Their musicality, dude. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. I was so excited that it was Boo that I kind of wasn't watching the choreography. I was so happy, so thrilled to see him there. Oh my gosh. Again, we're noticing patterns, and I really am interested to know if he's choreographing these himself or if it's one of 17's choreographers working with him on this. I have no idea. I'm sure Carrots know, so please let me know down in the comments if this is all from his brain or it's a collaboration. What's going on? I want more details. There was once again a lot of really sharp popping movements right into something fluid and liquid and just airy and beautiful. It was so nice. He seems to have a very distinct style already just from these two videos, and I don't want to comment too much on it. I want to watch some more, but I'm seeing some patterns already that are exciting. So let's watch the next one, which is Post Malone, Hollywood's Bleeding. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I just keep on hoping that you call me. You say you want to see me, but you can't right now. You never took the time to get to know me. Oh no, just the walk alone. Look at that sun flare. There's another person. Oh, 2 people. That shirt's a choice. Ooh. Oh, I love that. Wow, his presence is insane. Like, if you compare... I'm gonna have to look up those 2 dancers. He has them listed at the end of the video. I was saying something in the middle, and then he did that really long, fluid, improv into the beat. Wow. If you watch the facial expressions, they're, in my opinion, and you can have a different opinion, that's totally fine, but in my opinion, there is a huge difference between Dino's expressions and the 2 dancers' expressions. The 2 dancer expressions are much more similar than what Dino gives us. And I think this comes from a few different things, and again, this is just my opinion. Not everyone is going to have the same opinion, and also not everyone was trained the same way. So I want to preface what I'm about to say next with that information. So, as a dancer, we are sort of trained on how to give emotion and expressions through our dancing. It sort of becomes like with how the hair was part of the choreography, it becomes part of the choreography. And you don't typically, when we were training and growing up, we didn't start learning about expressions right away. It was just like, smile, or if it's a sad dance, like, look sad. But there would come a point where you would learn all of the choreography, and then when you would go into the more serious rehearsals, then it was like, okay, now not only are you going to do the choreography full out, but you're going to practice doing your expressions full out the entire time. So dancers have a much different training when it comes to that. And we all know that Dino grew up as a dancer because of his parents and has that background in training, but that would be like half, I would say, of his experience. The other half, the most recent part, is being an idol and being a part of 17. And that is an incredibly different training of expression while performing, and you can see that difference so clearly on Dino. And maybe I'm gonna find out that the two other people are also idols and I just don't know them personally. I still would say that Dino has a very specific training set of being a dancer first, transitioning into an idol who is also still a dancer, and you can see that in his expressions, especially in this video. It's harder to see with Seungkwan and Mingyu because they were trained as idols with Dino, and they don't necessarily have his dancing background, but they have the same sort of like expression training. And also, I remember watching, I don't remember which video it was, but he talked about how he literally practices in the mirror his expressions for every performance. And you can tell that was like my biggest takeaway from this video specifically. Watch his performance, his face, watch the dancers' faces, like two different performances almost. Anyway, wow, I talked way too long about that. We're gonna go into the next video, which is 5 Seconds of Summer! 5 Sauce, Thin White Lies. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at this space. Oh my god, this might be the one I have to learn because I love 5 Sauce. Oh my god, I'm so excited! I take it back. This can't be the one I learned. I don't have the space for this, number one. Ooh. Ooh, he hit that guitar sound? Stop. Ooh! Yeah, how are you gonna go from like contemporary to crumping? How are you gonna do that? Yeah, I can't learn that one. Oh my gosh, that was a first taste for me, seeing more of a contemporary style on him. God, there's so much. It's like, I guess there are 17 songs that are going to have more of a style like this, potentially, that I haven't seen yet. Some of the ballads, Don't Wanna Cry, maybe Home, like some of the sadder, slower songs potentially could look not like this, but something similar, and not as like fun, upbeat, and hip-hop like, which is what I've been watching recently. So this for me was my first time seeing Dino doing this style, and for some reason, more than the other videos we've just watched, this feels like such a huge, like, emotional release, I guess. Whereas the other ones weren't as, I don't know, there was just a different layer to this that we haven't seen yet in terms of the vulnerability, the emotional impact, and emotional concentration that every single movement had. The way that it was pouring out of him as he performed. We really haven't seen that yet. And he is such an explosive and expressive dancer, even in the 17 performance videos. But this is, I think it's the style that just adds, like, gave him another outlet on top of how explosive he can already be. That was extremely impressive. Some of the music choices he was making was really surprising to me. Like, I was trying, you might have been able to hear me at some points. Once I realized what he was doing, I was trying to, like, count the music a little bit and trying to figure out what beats he was choosing to hit and to emphasize. Because there was one part where I was like, there's the major percussion moment on, like, the way I hear music is like there's the parts on the top. That's like what everyone sort of hears right off the bat, and then there's the parts on the bottom that are sort of just like a foundation almost, or like a hidden little sounds. I don't know music theory. I don't know much about music other than, like, I could sight read okay in chorus and things like that, so I never played an instrument, don't really know how it works. But there was that one part where, like, he hit all of the big sounds that I was expecting, and then I thought he was going to pause, and then he actually hit a guitar sound that came out of nowhere, and that was so cool. So his musicality is kind of insane. We're moving in to the next video, which is Drake Toosie Slide with Vernon. This, I don't know that I'm pronouncing that right. Toosie. What's a Toosie? Don't Google that. That might not be, maybe I don't want to know. Starting in 3, 2, 1. With Vernon! Oh! Yeah, I know this song. I never knew this was the title for it. His fluffy hair gets me every time. Like, can you see the difference between how this is so sort of light and fun? That's what I mean exactly. Light and fun. Hi, Vernon. Right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, slide. We're about to slide. That was so cute. That was edited well too. Ah. I don't have much of a comment on that because that's kind of like straightforward, just goofing off with your friend, but still sick hip hop because they both have the technical base to be able to make that look so cool. So definitely liked it. Had a good time. I think I'm still just in shock over Thin White Lies, to be honest. So now everything else is just like, oh, okay. All right, what's next? Here we go. Ooh, we're going into Avicii, Feeling Good. I'm excited. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at this. Look at this. This kind of looks like we're... Is this gonna be like Thin White Lies?
It's a new day.
Look at the floor work.
It's a new life. And I'm feeling good.
He did that move, that side cross with Mingyu. So I'm starting to wonder maybe he did choreograph these.
Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River runs
Wow.
free, you know how I feel.
I would love to know his exact background, like what classes he took growing up from his parents. Because that was almost a little bit ballroom-like. Those circles, that's a little bit ballroom-esque.
Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean.
Wow. He's a different person when he does different styles. And that's pretty common, I think, among performers. Like it's almost like method acting a little bit, where you just become the emotion and the story, because when you are expressing something through your body and through movements, if you don't fully immerse yourself, it's not going to come off believable, and it's not going to give the audience the same reaction that this kind of thing does. Like, so far, Thin White Lies and this one, Feeling Good, are my two favorites. But I'm super biased because ballet and contemporary were my bread and butter growing up. That was where I found the most happiness. So it just calls to my soul personally to see him do this. And then hip hop was the thing that I picked up later in like high school and college, and hip hop was really fun. But God, it literally feels like to dance contemporary or ballet, for me, it's what I imagine birds feel when they fly. And that is so, like, that's maybe too emotionally deep for this video, but it's Danceology. It's a whole dance binge episode, so I'm gonna say it because that's how I feel. That kind of dancing for me was just exactly what my soul needed to be set free. And I think he feels the same way with these styles, because I don't know if anyone else can see it, or if I'm just, because I have that like lived experience, how different, not just what it looks like, but what it feels when you watch him do that. Freaking crazy. Please let me know in the comments below if you have a similar experience watching Dino dancing, his hip hop versus his more contemporary, because it is crazy. I also, while we were watching, am really wondering about his specific background and like what classes he took and what styles he studied, because it just looks like this could be so many like fundamental pieces from so many different styles. So I'm wondering, and I'm still wondering if he choreographed these himself, and that's why it's so similar. And what is the word I'm looking for? Not transforms. Transitions? I don't know, but there's elements so far in like a few of the different dances that are repeating. So I'm wondering if that's because of him, he's choreographing it, or there's a choreographer and I'm like just picking up on that. So anyway, we're going into the next one. Wow, these are so much fun. We're going into Boom Zoo Just. I don't know if I said their name right. Apologies. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I have a bucket hat. I just got one. I should wear it. Oh my god. The footwork on this is insane. It also looks like he's a puppeteer with himself. Like, watch how his feet react to his arms. Da, 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 da. Oh my god. Yes! Ooh! Ugh. Wow! Ah! Wow! Wow. Oh my god, don't do that. Don't start with me. He's so annoying. Oh my god. This was giving puppeteer to himself. And you could see that from the very beginning where the hands were in the pockets, the feet were doing all these sorts of things, and then as he punched both arms up, his heels came out to the side, and then from like that point on, anything his arms did, his feet, his legs, and his hips mimicked it. Sick. I loved that so much. That was so light and so fun, but also so technical. There were so many hip-hop elements in that. The glide was crazy. What can't he do? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Let's go into, Jonas Brothers Sucker. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're on a beach. Coconuts. He looks so little. Let's fucking go. When you found me. Medicine in the pain, dancing inside my brain, and baby, you know it's obvious. Yes. Ooh! Things no one knows about you. And making it's true. Wow. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like I have no comment. I also feel like I'm just so Dino'd out and so overwhelmed that I'm gonna end the video here, because if I keep watching, I'm just gonna have nothing else to say. So, oh my god, I don't know. I think I take it back saying I want to learn some of these. These are much more complicated than 17's choreography in my opinion. It's very fast. It's a lot of movement. I have a very little space. These are all excuses. I'll think about it, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe if we keep watching and there's one I think I could do, I'll be like, or I'll just learn a little tiny section of one. Maybe we'll do that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!